Imagine for a moment shedding the confines of your own consciousness. Picture stepping out of your skin, your memories, your very sense of self, and slipping into the lived reality of another person. This isn't just about understanding someone or even empathizing with their joy or sorrow. It's about a complete, immersive shift in perception, experiencing the world not as yourself, but entirely through their eyes, their ears, their unique history, and their deepest, most private thoughts. This is the profound concept of alternate perception, living, however briefly, through someone else's perspective. It's a notion that dances between the realms of science fiction, spiritual quest, and the deepest corners of psychological exploration. What would it truly mean to perceive the color red not as you see it, but as it registers in the mind of a painter who has dedicated their life to its nuances? How would the sound of rain differ if you heard it through the ears of a musician, attuned to every subtle rhythm and tone, or a homeless person for whom it signifies a night of cold and damp? This isn't merely an intellectual exercise, it's an invitation to a sensory and emotional metamorphosis. True alternate perception would involve a complete recalibration of your internal compass. Your biases, your assumptions, your ingrained reactions, all would be momentarily suspended, replaced by those of the other. You wouldn't just observe their anger, you would feel it burn within their stomach, taste the metallic tang of frustration, and understand the precise trigger that ignited it, rooted in their past experiences. You wouldn't just witness their love, you would be enveloped by its warmth, see the beloved through their adoring gaze, and recall the shared moments that built that profound connection. Consider the implications. If we could genuinely inhabit another's mind, even for an hour, the world as we know it would fundamentally shift. Conflicts that seem intractable might dissolve as adversaries truly understand the pain and motivations on both sides. Artistic creation could reach unprecedented depths as creators draw from an expanded palette of human experience. Scientific discovery might accelerate as researchers perceive complex problems through the unique cognitive frameworks of geniuses from across history. Empathy, often lauded as humanity's most crucial social glue, would evolve into something far more potent, a direct, undeniable knowing. But such a power would also carry immense challenges. What happens to the self when it repeatedly dissolves into another? Could one truly return unchanged, or would fragments of countless other lives forever alter the original consciousness? The boundaries of identity might blur, leading to existential confusion or a profound sense of disorientation. The weight of another's suffering, experienced directly, could be overwhelming, a burden too heavy for any single mind to bear consistently. And what of privacy? The most intimate thoughts, the most guarded secrets would be laid bare, raising profound ethical questions about consent and boundaries. In our current reality, we attempt to approximate this alternate perception through various means. Actors delve deep into method acting, striving to embody their characters so fully that the line between performer and role blurs. Writers craft narratives that invite readers to live vicariously through their protagonists, building worlds and emotions so vivid they feel real. Virtual reality technology promises ever more immersive experiences, allowing us to walk in another's shoes, if only digitally. And of course, the simple act of listening with an open heart and mind, of truly trying to understand another's viewpoint, is our most accessible form of this transformative practice. Yet, even these attempts highlight the inherent difficulty, perhaps the ultimate impossibility, of a complete and seamless transfer of consciousness. Our individual perspectives are not just a collection of data. They are the culmination of a lifetime of unique interactions between our biology, our environment, and our choices. To truly step into another's shoes means to inherit their entire universe, a feat that might require a complete dismantling and reassembly of our own being. Perhaps the true value of contemplating alternate perception lies not in its literal achievement, but in the questions it forces us to ask. It challenges us to look beyond our own limited vantage point, to acknowledge the vastness and validity of other experiences. It compels us to practice a deeper, more radical form of empathy, pushing us to imagine with all the sensory and emotional detail we can muster what it is truly like to be someone else. In doing so, we don't just gain a clearer understanding of others, we invariably return to ourselves with a richer, more nuanced appreciation of our own unique, irreplaceable perspective and the profound, beautiful mystery of consciousness itself.